The other day, I learned a Jewish law or a halakha that literally blew my mind, and I need to share it and possibly have a rabbi weigh in on this too. So, I am Jewish. If you did not already guess, I am 5 feet tall. I have frizzy brown hair. I'm originally from Jersey. I live in Miami now. I ask way too many questions. I have stomach problems. You get the picture. My mother's Jewish. I am Jewish by blood. Always been Jewish. Always will be Jewish. Anyways, I am not the most religious Jew at all, and I would say I'm like a medium Jew. I know enough about Judaism to be pop quizzed on the spot. But there is a Jewish law or a halakha that I found out the other day that I'm just so mind blown by, and I need to share it. I'm a makeup artist, and I was doing a wedding, a Jewish wedding. And I stayed all day for this wedding to do touch-ups and everything. And after the chuppah, the bride, she wanted to do a makeup touch-up, and she was getting her hair switched from a bun to a ponytail for the party. Anyways, for the sake of time, because she only had about 15-20 minutes to do all of this, I started touching up her makeup at the same time because she asked me to. Her husband, who she had literally just married, was in the room, and he was like, stop right now. This is against halakha. And we're like, what? And he's like, you cannot have two people working on you at the same time. I'm like, wait, what? So after he said that, I stopped doing her touch up and I go back to my little makeup station, and I let the hair girl who had started before I did just finish up. And her husband, who she had just gotten married to, who is definitely way more religious and way more observant than I am, he goes on to say that there is a halakha that states that you cannot have two people working on you at the same time because it emulates what would be happening to a dead body, which is bad luck, it's, bad fortune, and it is forbidden in Judaism. And I did not know that. For those of you watching who are not Jewish and do not know what halakha is, the simplest way to put it, they are a set of Jewish laws that are based on biblical commandments. And a lot of people think that there are only 10 commandments. There are actually over 613, I believe. Judaism is one of the world's oldest religions, and Judaism is the world's oldest Abrahamic religion. And over the thousands of years of Jewish history, Jewish leaders, rabbis, rabbinical courts have interpreted these laws, guidelines, ways to behave, and things that are forbidden in Judaism. And there are thousands of halakot that are broken into multiple sections and books. And it's just mind-blowing to me. I have heard some halakot that literally makes me scratch my head and is quite funny and unserious, and others that should be taken very, very seriously. And this kind of seems like one of them. And with these thousands of guidelines put in place, there are no human beings or any Jews that are going to be able to follow that completely. There are halakha that say that you're not supposed to get tattoos and mark up your body, but it is a little too late for that. There are also lots of Jews with tattoos out there. But I do this in my profession a lot as a makeup artist, do somebody's makeup at the same time their hair is getting done, and I do a lot of weddings and a lot of Jewish weddings. So I want to know, is this something that I need to completely stop doing? And I know rabbis will say there's no such thing as a bad Jew, and I agree with that, but I'm always trying to be a better Jew. So any Jew out there who has a deeper understanding of halakha than I do, or any rabbi of TikTok, if you see this, please weigh in, give your commentary, stitch this, let's have a Jewish discussion. Toda Rabbah in advance.